Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing guys my top 5 LeBron James cards to buy before the NBA returns. Now, the NBA is returning in, just under 3 weeks. So, definitely stacking up on LeBron is a smart idea. I've got plenty of messages on Instagram to go ahead and make a video addressing, my top LeBron buys at the moment. So I will be doing so in this video. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program where I basically give out all these picks before the prices go up when my members buy the cards. So if you guys do want to save some money, get the picks before the prices go up. My website is down below, sportscardsinvest.com. We recently surpassed 350 members, which I want to say thank you guys so much for. I truly appreciate all the support you guys have been given to my membership program, and a lot of you guys have made a lot of money. A quick fun fact, 92% as of today of my monthly Sports Card Invest members have renewed their membership, so I really appreciate all you guys. Glad to hear you guys making a lot of money with my program. And if you would like to join, it's only $6.99 for the month or $40 for the year. But if you do use code YouTube for 10% off, that would, save you some extra money. So that's definitely something to think about if you guys would like to go ahead and make some money with me. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. So the first LeBron card we have is LeBron's 2019 Prism. As you guys know, this card is LeBron's first card in a Lakers uniform. And just first of all, what I want to say about LeBron's cards is obviously his rookie cards have gone through the roof. His tops, upper deck, all of them have just gone so crazy that ordinary people who can't afford, thousands of dollars to throw at a LeBron card, they have to go for alternatives. And one of the alternatives has been this 2019 Prism. Obviously, it's his first Prism card in a Lakers uniform. 2018 was on the Cavs, but it's definitely a very iconic card that I think still has a lot of potential. It is kind of a bet that the Lakers will win because obviously next season 2019-2020 Prism is not going to be as hot just because 2020-2021 Prism will come out. But I definitely think if you're rolling for the playoffs, this card has a lot of potential. If they honestly win the championship, I can see this being a $450 plus card. Which is definitely a lot of upside considering, I just think the hype is going to go through the roof. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I'm kind of, against betting for one team to win for you to make money. I'm more for, just betting on both the Lakers and Clippers to make, more reasonable bets, I say. So I definitely am investing in a lot of Kawhi, a lot of LeBron, and my plan personally is to sell at the hype of, at the peak of the hype during the Lakers-Clippers Western Conference Finals matchup, if that happens, or just, at the peak of the Clippers hype and at the peak of the Lakers hype, because if the Lakers and Clippers ever play each other, say the Lakers win game 1, LeBron's prices go through the roof, then Kawhi wins game 2, and then Kawhi's prices go through the roof, and you sell. There's just so much money to be made. I definitely think if you are going for LeBron, for specifically the playoffs, I say 2019 Prism is a good bet. However, long term, I do not see this card, holding that much value. So definitely, it's more of a quick flip in my mind. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the next one, which is LeBron's 2003 Upper Deck Rookie Exclusives. If you guys don't know, I have been, pounding this card for months now. I definitely think it's a very undervalued LeBron rookie card. It's, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, his first rookie card in a Cavs jersey, which is definitely very iconic. I believe, all of LeBron's cards have really gone up. His Fleer rookies, his Tops rookies, his Upper Decks, and this Upper Decks Rookie Exclusives #1 hasn't really gone up too much. It's definitely gone... Okay, I'm going to rephrase that. It has gone up a lot, but still has a lot of room to grow, in my opinion. If you guys look at other cards, obviously the market has kind of caught up on these. PSA 10 goes up for around almost $2,000, but then again, PSA 9s are selling for just under 500 bucks, maybe even under $400. I've seen them, and raw you can still get for like 80, 90 bucks, which is definitely a great deal in my opinion. I'm definitely going for a lot of these. You can get a PSA 8 for literally 170 and lower. So definitely just a lot of these bets. I think this is a good long-term hold as well, as opposed to the 2019 Prism. So definitely a great bet. PSA 10s are, again, going through the roof, and PSA 9s and 8s will follow, I feel, when the hype goes crazy on these cards. So definitely a great one to look out for. But be aware of some shill bidding going on these. I believe once PSA 10 sold for like $3,400. That was definitely a shill bid, I believe, by Probstein. So, guys, don't fall for those. Look at least, a good 5 to 10, real sales from different buyers, different sellers, just to see exactly where the market's at. Do your research, but I do think this is a very good bet to go for the playoffs and for just long term. But the third one we do have is LeBron's 2019 Optic. Another, first year Optic in a Lakers uniform. These are very, very cheap right now. You can literally get these for $3-4 bucks. And I definitely think, they have a lot of room to grow, just as you guys have seen what's happened with LeBron's Prisms. LeBron's Optics have a lot of, potential too. You guys could definitely, go ahead, snag these up, and just hold on to them for a little bit, as you guys can see. So you can get 14 of these for, around $100. I would say this will sell for, which is quite cheap compared to his Prisms, if you think about it. And I personally like the look of these a lot more than LeBron's Prisms. May just be me, but definitely a clean look. First, first Optic card in a Lakers uniform, and just similar reasons to Prism. If he wins, everyone's going to want the cards from this year. I've seen a lot of movement happening in, cards from a year that a player wins. For example, Kawhi won the championship in 2014. I've seen his 2014 Prisms go quite high. So, I believe the hobby might be onto something there. Definitely going with guys who won that specific year. It kind of, the card from that year tells a story. So this year, if LeBron wins, obviously it's for Kobe and all that. The story could, be bought by many people, and many people would want 2019, 2020 LeBron cards. So that's definitely, something I'm looking at. And definitely buying some of his Optic, I think, is a very good buy. But next up, we do have LeBron's 2012 Prism. First year Prism. LeBron's 2012 cards, obviously, if you guys don't know, I believe this was the year he won with the Heat. This was his his second win. This was the year he beat the Spurs, I believe. So 2011, 2012, he beat the Thunder in the finals, and then 2012, 2013, he beat the Spurs in the finals. And this is first year Prism. A very iconic LeBron card, and I definitely like buying these raw cards. I believe there was one in my watch list that I found for $250. That I think is a quite good deal, honestly. There's some others that I do think are good deals as well. But I definitely think, LeBron's 2012 Prism has a lot of room to grow. And he could definitely, if he wins once again this year, that will really rise his prices in general. And 2012 Prism is an iconic set. It's LeBron's iconic year as well. So I definitely think, it has a lot of room to grow as well. So I'm definitely looking at 2012 Prism. But next up, lastly, for my folks with a lot more money, I guess, if some of you guys could squeeze this out, if it does really, cut your budget, I do think maybe it's better to hold off. But LeBron's 2003, my bad, BGS 9.5 Prisms. I've been finding these selling for around $1,700. But his PSA 10s have been going for almost over $5,000. So I believe, there's a lot of money to be made in these BGS 9.5s, honestly, right now. If you can get these for under like $1,700, that's a very good deal in my opinion. These are definitely, some cards that, as the, demand keeps shooting through the roof, BGS 9.5s are going to make a run. As, PSA 9s will, PSA 8s even. It's just such a desired card that, I can see people really paying upwards just to have the card in good condition. Possibly a PSA switchover, but definitely a great card to go for. Long term as well. LeBron's 2003 Topps will always be his pinnacle rookies. A great buy, in my opinion. I'm definitely going for LeBron's 2003 Topps. I have a few PSA 10s, but BGS 9.5 seems to be a better value, in my opinion, at the moment. I was definitely thinking at $2,000 that, this is crazy. How have they gone to this prices? Now you see, you can't even get a BGS 9.5 for, it's hard to find them for under $2,000 right now, which is quite crazy. The market's just going to continue to go hot on these for at least the next few months until the finals. My plan personally is to hold off until, LeBron's Hall of Fame and all that stuff. But that's, obviously a lot of people can't, afford to hold on that long and would prefer to make a lot of quick flips, which I totally understand. And definitely this is a card to get into if you have some real capital that you want to really put some, money into and see where it goes. Because I definitely think, with these going up so much, with the PSA 10s going through the roof, the BGS 9.5, will follow soon, and that price will go up as well. Same goes with the PSA 9, but I do prefer the BGS 9.5 a little bit over the PSA 9. But yeah, just overall, very solid buy. If you can get these for, reasonable price, I think some of these are, not too bad of a purchase. So if you guys do have the money, that's definitely something. I apologize, you guys. I did get interrupted, but as I was saying, it's definitely, a great buy for you guys out there that do have the money to afford this. PSA 9, I'd go for under 1,000. BGS 9.5, under around 1,900, 1,700 would be a good price. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it helped you guys out while investing in LeBron cards. But other than that, once again, if you guys are interested in my membership, link down below. Use code YouTube for 10% off. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.